Hi guys, it's Monica. This is part 2 of my Retin-A 9-month update. I'm going to link part 1 in the description below, so if you haven't watched it, please go and watch it because there's been some changes to my routine. So I thought I'd go into a little bit more detail on my nighttime routine. I'm going to also update my morning routine, but for now, my nighttime routine, the way I normally do it when I come home, is I end up stripping off my eye makeup, and I will start usually with a wipe. I also have the Neutrogena oil-free makeup remover. I put that on a cotton little round, and I usually take off my eye makeup completely with that. And then I'll go over my whole face with one of these types of wipes. Now, I don't like the packaging. I don't like the little seal that you have here. So when I open this, I usually put it in an empty white container with a lid. It just keeps everything moisture, and I really like the wipes. So I do, the wipes all over my face. Then I typically will warm some water up. I use my little Foreo, my little Luna Mini, and I put my wash, and I usually end up using the CeraVe. I really like this a lot. I'll use this as a wash, and sometimes I will use my Say Yes to Coconut. This is just awesome for me to remove the rest of my eye makeup, etc. I don't use this all the time, but 99% of the time I'm using my CeraVe after I've gone through with my wipes and removed all my makeup. I usually go through with a toner and I make sure that everything is off and that the wipe comes clean. When that happens, and depending on exactly what time of night it is, if I'm ready for bed, I will take my niacinamide that I got from The Ordinary. I just reordered this. That tells you how much I love it. I don't want to run out. So I use this niacinamide and I put it in my T-zone, especially where I have some larger pores here into my nose and into my chin. I don't really put it all over, although I think I'm going to start to put it all over my face. But that's what I do. I take my niacinamide, I put that on my nose. Now I have the caffeine solution from The Ordinary, and I sometimes will pat a little bit of that in, but not all the time. But my niacinamide every single night. Then, depending on whether I'm going to use my 0.05% or my 1%, I will then take my Retin-A after my niacinamide has dried on, and it can be a few moments. I mean, I'm going to feel it. I'm going to make sure it's dried on. I typically wait longer. I typically wait, maybe sometimes 30 minutes. I go and I do something. So it can be a while, and then I'll go in and I will take my Retin-A. I do a little bit of a pea size. I like the gel, personally, better than the cream. That's just my personal preference. My reorder is the gel. And I just put that on and I spread it, to the areas that I want. I pay a lot of attention to right here. I go right up here near my brow. I go here. I don't go into my bags, but I go very, very close, and I go down to where my crow's feet are, and all of that. I cover it as I spread it as much as possible. And immediately after I do that, I don't wait. Immediately after I do that, I'll go in with my Bee Venom cream. Now I have the Benigma dupe, not the good stuff. So I have a Bee Venom face mask that I use. It says face mask, but I just put it on and use it as a cream. I actually put it on pretty heavy so you can actually see the film of it, and I put it on all over my face, and it usually stings like all get out, and I'm like going, ooh, the bees are active tonight, something like that. And at that point in time, I'm now going to do my neck. So I have been using a Go Pure Retinol Cream, and I know many of you or some of you may remember I did a review on this. I had gotten this free. My sister Heidi had been interested in this line, so they'd sent me a couple of products to review. This was one of them. I really like the Retinol Cream, and I like the Vitamin C Cream, so this is to me something I use. So I pump this up, and I take it and I just put it all over my neck and into my décolletage area, and at that point in time, I might just use a little bit of an eye cream from the same company, from Lana Cream, the same company that actually makes the Bee Venom. And I will put some little bit of eye cream, and then I'm in bed. If it's a night that I'm doing a Care Prost thing, I'll put my Care Prost on. I'm on maintenance for Care Prost, so I don't use that every night. I use it, 3 nights a week. That's really my nighttime routine in a nutshell. I do want to tell you that I exfoliate my skin, and I really like this SA cleanser, Renewing SA cleanser. I love the ingredients in it. This is something that CeraVe has. I've only been using it for, I think, maybe 3 weeks or so. So it's a fairly new product, I think, for them. At least it was new in my Walmart. I never saw it anywhere else, but I bought it. I really like it a lot. However, my favorite all-time glycolic acid exfoliation cleanser is the one from Body Merry. I've referenced this one in the past. This is the one that Natalie, the Beauty Diva, had recommended, and I really, really like that. So these are the 2 things that I normally would use for an exfoliation. If I'm really, really flaky, I will still go in and I will use this one. This is not my favorite. This is the Mario, and I know I can't say it, Badescu Glycolic Foaming Cleanser. I've had this for a while. As you can see, I haven't used very much of it. I find it very, very strong, and I have to be extremely careful because it can really irritate my skin. So I think that since I have gone to adding a cream at night to my Retin-A, it's made a huge difference. It hasn't taken care of all my flakes. I still get flaky. I notice my flakes happen on the nights that I'm using my 1%, like maybe 2 days later, my skin reacts. I have more flaking. But it's usually totally manageable. Nothing like it was before I was doing this little addition to my routine. So that's my nighttime routine in a nutshell. I think the biggest changes in my skin that I've added is the niacinamide from The Ordinary. I like it so much that I just placed another order, and I doubled up my order, so hopefully the Ordinary is very, very slow. So I have an order on back order already for other products, but so I'm hoping that that comes in. I just don't want to be caught short, so I'd rather have my backup. And in this case, I'll have a backup to my backup, and that makes me feel a little bit better. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, please reach out, leave me a comment. I appreciate all your support. I appreciate all the likes you do for my video, thumbs up and comments. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Look for part 3 of this 9-month update when I discuss my morning routine. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.